balance each other. Stop looking for someone who is like you. No. Look for what you lack from someone. Because at the end of the day, you cannot have two heads in that family. The more you have the same similarities in terms of strength, the more you create a monster. Because at the end of the day, it will be, oh, I can do what you can do, and I can do it better every time you argue. It will be about comparing muscles. But at the end of the day, if you date or marry or have a partner that has something you don't have, you will always appreciate it. Because if you come with money, come with an idea, you remember that money came from my idea. As much as I don't have that money, that intellectual mindset, it is something that you need. So every time you will try to guard our relationship, because you bring on the table something I didn't have. Business and romance. At the end of the day, you cannot mix business and pleasure. Let me show you the difficult part of it. Do you know when you bring pleasure in business, you cannot correct that person because you feel owned. You feel like you owe them something. Because at the end of the day, pleasure makes you be like, I want it again. So the moment I correct you, or you don't do your work and I need someone to do their work, I can't fire you. So at the end of the day, that business will go down because of what I get from you. I don't know if I'm making sense. And then you find these people who usually skip their job because they're always on the office corner doing something. So there is time wasted because of pleasure. There is money wasted because of pleasure. Because you'll take business to enjoy, because all of you know what you're making. Enjoy between the two of you. But at the end of the day, you remember, like, business and pleasure don't go hand to hand. Logic. There have to be a balance between your emotional intelligence and your mental intelligence. I know women are emotional, but they are not all women are emotional. But when you find a woman who is more logical than emotional, that woman was hurt somewhere. They were not taken care of somewhere to be a baby girl. I don't know if I'm making sense. Sometimes it's good for a woman to be emotionally just 100% and leave the logic to the man part. But some men are stupid. So women end up wearing the shoes of logic, because logic has to work for emotional to make sense. Because you cannot tell me that we are struggling with finances and you want us to up our lifestyle. Emotions keep aside. Let us struggle first and make logic out of what we have. Clinging. Do you know most of the people that are clinging are people that, can I call them people who have fear of separation? They have a deep fear of you will leave them. It's not that, okay, do you know most of these people, okay, I will be controversial, but these people don't know how even to love. That is the place they felt home, because mostly these people have mental issues. By mental issue, I say they have traumas. Maybe they were not loved by their people, or everybody who they wanted, they didn't want them. So the moment you come into their life and you want them, they are so overprotective, they are so dependent on you, because they want to always enjoy the moment they have, because maybe they believe you will also go or leave them. These are people you have to work on their mind first, because these people have a problem of separation. These people have the fear. These people don't live like there is tomorrow. It is today. So don't be angry when someone is clinging on you. It's just that you have to work on them and give them the assurance. About dating, I tell you, most of you are in relationship already with fraudsters. These people are just there for benefits. And I'm not talking about only financial benefits. If you take away what you give them, they run. They will run to look for another person who will give them what you give them, or maybe more. or even a percentage of what you give them. Because some of us are buying love. Some of us are buying relationships. Some of us, if you stop being us, those people wouldn't love us. Those people don't know even us. They know what we give them. And that is what we're entertaining in a lot of our relationships. And I know you have that fear of being left, and that's why you always buy that love with what they tell you, manipulation left, right, and center. They give you what you need for them to give for you to. It becomes a transaction relationship. And let me tell you something, that doesn't go far. For example, I'm in love with you and I give you good timings and you give me money. The day you will be just fired from your work, the money ceases. I stop giving you what I give you. Why? Because it was a transaction. But beauty, blessed is the one who has someone who doesn't know even why they love them, because you give nothing.
Sometimes I don't know why couples are not selfless. I'm not saying you become selfish to your partner. No, I'm saying you and your partner become selfless. Do what you want because you both decided to do it, not because of the opinions of the parents' opinion, the friends' opinion, the committee's opinion, the church opinion. No, sometimes it's good for you to know what is good for you. As much as you need the advices from outside there, sometimes it's good to know you are doing this for self. It is marriage, it is for self. It is buying the house, it is for self. If it is buying a car, it is for self. If it is getting kids, it is for self. I don't. Can I ask a question? When you met your partner right now, did you talk about the do's and the don'ts? Because the don'ts are the ones that are destroying most of these relationships you are getting right now. Do you know why? Because this person has expectations about you. They believe because you're in a relationship with them, you need to do. Let me tell you something. When you meet someone, talk about the don'ts. I don't cuddle, I don't kiss, I don't give you money, I don't give you allowance, I don't come to your house, I don't sleep with you till marriage, those I don't will save you a whole other day. Have you ever had someone who tells you, for example, in a relationship, you don't care about me, and you're like, God, what have I not provided? What have I not done for this person to accuse me wrongly that I don't care about them? Yet in you, you know you really care about them more than anything else. You know what you did wrong? You cared them according to your own version. You have never sat down and understood that the care they are looking for. There is someone who just wants to be bribed by flowers. That is care for them. You might buy pizza. You might buy best food in the house, best designer clothes. Without those flowers, you don't care. Let's have a difficult conversation. This conversation is very simple because we are talking about keeping scores. There are people, the only thing they have, it's a board and a pen where when you wrong them and you ask for forgiveness, yes, they might say they have forgiven you, but in reality you will know if they forgave you last time if you wrong again, and the only thing they will do, they will remind you that you have done to me this, you did to me this, you did to me this. Or it usually happens when you guys break up, when you are when you have an argument as a couple. That is the moment that you know that these people have been having a closet of wrongdoings and keeping scores. I hope you could be keeping scores about the good things you have been done for, instead of you keeping scores of the wrong things. And those are the things that are destroying a lot of our relationships, because sometimes you say you have forgiven someone, but in reality you will realize that you didn't forgive them, you just wanted that conversation to end. So later when they're wrong again, you go back to your scoreboard and start counting, and when you're wrong you start telling them, even me, I forgive you this, I forgave you this, so we are equal. It's not about equality. It's about when I when I wrong, forgive me if I ask for forgiveness, and forget. If it is possible for you to forget, let me tell you something, your relationship will see tomorrow. If not, your relationship is doomed to die.